video.
Holds off the Germans to allow the rest of his team to actually infiltrate
All right.
the military medal for
Oh, hey, Alexa. Yeah. Hey, are you around here? We good pop, Alexa.
is this thing.
She's good.
And in practice, you have no idea how rare that evidence is.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I actually chatted to the Special Boat Service Museum.
Check some products out there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
See
what
if
you got on
anything
the table?
piques your interest.
£25,000.
No way.
Yes.
I thought that was I just took everything.
Well, I would say that probably just this, £2,000.
No way.
But honestly, stop.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
That's amazing.
We had a fabulous day here on
We
Massive Strike.
did,
Albeit a bit windy, but the sun has been shining.
Windy.
From Antiques Roadshow and everyone here at Castle Ward. Bye-bye.
All right. Parting is such sweet sorrow. That'll be my closing line, okay, y'all? Parting is such sweet booza. God darn it, y'all. I'm gonna be baking muffins. I hope it's gonna be with her. Tires, y'all. You gotta get rolling. Like, tire can't go flat. You'll see us next time.
It's time to play Family Feud. Give it up for Steve.
Alright, give what up? It's easy to give it everything you have when you have nothing.
Welcome to Family
There was
Feud.
another one
Your man
too.
Steve Harvey, we got a good one for you today. Retarded for their second day.
See, I won't have to write it all down on paper or whatever. Not that I do.
And from Riverview, Florida, it's the Elegon family.
The Elegon family.
Everybody's here trying to win themselves a lot of cash and the possibility of driving out of here in a brand new head-turning Ford Fusion hybrid. What's up, John? How you feeling?
Good, man.
Good, good. What do you do?
I'm a reporter for the New York Times.
The world don't need any newspapers anymore.
For the New York Times. I'm actually based out of Kansas City, so I cover
What do you
West
think?
states like Iowa.
Look at them.
Write about cornfields and
They don't
politics.
even know
Sometimes I get
sports
lucky,
in
they
there.
send me on-
Who's leading
and
the
I just think it's
RBI
like, for instance,
race?
when Nelson Mandela died last year, they sent me out to South Africa to cover
Who
his
knows? I'm not gonna pay anything to get that shite on there online, you know what I mean?
Where I'm studying mortuary science.
Mortuary.
Mortuary
Who
science.
would?
Yes, sir. I enjoy working for people.
Mortuary science, is that what he said?
What y'all be like? In the mortuary business, he want all y'all to die so he can benefit and profit from it. Why are you clapping for him?
They're really clapping for me.
So what made you want to get into that field?
I enjoy helping people, not those that are just dead, but the family of those that are deceased. They're bereaving, and they have to have services rendered to them to get through that difficult time, Steve.
Oh, he's such a nice guy. He thought about that when he was young, and he's like, I think the best way to achieve these dreams is through the mortuary. Death, yeah. I always think about that. Does he say?
Well, most of you seem like really nice people. All right, so look, this is the deal. Alex, Michelle, Michael, Jarvis, John, have yourself a lot of fun today. Enjoy yourself. That's a great family over there. They play well, they're the champs, and they've already got some money. I have some money available for your family, if you'd like to get it. Well, we got to play field. Let's get it on. Give me John. Give me Sarah. Here we go. We got top 6 answers on the board. Name something the man picks up on a date.
Nothing.
The bill.
The bill.
But his.
They don't play.
It's up to the chick, the girl, the gal now.
He picks up his date.
They're always like, we want equal and everything. Why ain't I treated like them? Well, now they can do everything, right?
Flowers.
It'll be our job to just lay there.
Name something the man picks up on a date.
Maybe jewelry.
The life of the brow. Or should I say, a nom.
I am a donut
We'll take a vote.
Coffee drinking.
You can tell me in the com.
So what made you go that route?
When I was a child, I got into a lot of trouble.
What
Stealing
should I
cars,
be
assaulting people,
called?
just terrible kid. And then when I was 14, I was put into foster care, and they showed me a new route, and I made the decision when I was 15 or 16 that what I was doing wasn't worth it. I wanted to branch out and help those people that were in my situation. So I became a police officer. The chair. The chair, I'll fix it up now.
Speaking of.
Now we got to be careful. We got 2 strikes. The Elegon family can still name something the man picks up
I
on
watch
the date.
Family Matters.
Drinks.
Cows and Cuba.
These are 2 strikes. You got to be careful. Elegon family can still. Tell me something that a man picks up on
Crashes
the date.
and donuts and cereal bar. Yucky, yucky, the candy.
She said, who said that? What's going on up there in New Hampton? I don't know.
We don't have them there.
Alright.
STDs.
My kind of place.
One answer left. It was there. You cleared the board, but this time you got 2 strikes. Elegon family can steal. Name something the man picks up on a date.
Back to basics. Chocolate.
Come on, family, here we go. Name something the man picks up on a date.
Well, Steve, we don't pick up STDs. We pick up protection.
Four men come out the huddle, that's the answer. Okay, well, when 4 guys come out the huddle, you better believe that. They pick up protection, you know what it is.
They can take care of that. They got the pill and what it is.
Let's go to question 2. Give me Jarvis, give me Lisa.
There's such thing as being overprotected. It was funny. It was funny.
Don't touch the mortgage. All right, Jarvis. Lisa, here we go. Top 7 answers on the board. Name a place at work that people get romantic and hope no one walks in. Jarvis.
Bathroom.
The bathroom. Lisa.
Commissary where they have food. Commissary.
The commissary. Where they
Like
have
they did.
food.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I don't know. I ain't had
I don't know.
The kitchen, yeah. The
Commissary.
kitchen. Something like that.
name a place at work that people get romantic. Hope nobody walks in.
Not that I know, but the broom closet.
The broom closet. Like, kebab or skin.
Where do they get romantic at work, Beth, and they hope nobody walks in?
In the boss's corner office.
In the boss's corner office. Mike, where do they get romantic at work? I hope nobody walks in.
Romantic.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
They're not having affairs.
That was a good answer, though. Sarah, only one strike. Name a place they get romantic
They're
at work.
not cheating.
Under the desk.
Bunch of...
Under the desk, two little bitty people. Back on you, darling. We got 2 strikes. The Elegon family can steal, okay? Be careful.
Oh, they're all married to each other.
Elegon family, here's your chance. Name a place at work that people get romantic and hope nobody walks in.
Well, when people want to go down, they go in the elevator.
Go down. Who wants to go down? We're trying to go up. That's what we like our buds for.
Number 7. Number 5. Well, Elegon family, 176. Mike's family not on the board, but the goal is 300 points. You got a long way to go. Keep playing. We'll be back.
Now what do they do? What are they doing now that we're watching these commercials?
You know what? I'm not going to say anything. America Says, weeknights starting at 1 a.m. only on Game Show Network. Brought to you by the General Insurance. Coverage you deserve. Prices you can afford.
You're not going to drive without insurance.
Diversity, maybe.
A skunk farm in your backyard.
Easy, Petunia. Back up. Seafreeze. I gotta call the general.
The General has affordable rates even with less than perfect credit. The General combined with Italian cheese. Crazy sauce this Halloween. Only Little Caesars gives you this unexpected combination for just $6. Carry out for delivery. Pizza.
Gigi's mashed potatoes. And Steph's apple pie. Even if your loved ones can't make it for the holidays, their dishes can still bring it to the table. It's gonna be great. McCormick, by your side for over 130 holiday seasons.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Sky Rizzy. Things are getting clearer, yeah, I feel free. Spare my skin, yeah, that's on me. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my end, that's my little plan.
He mentioned me.
Skin clearer with Sky Rizzy. Rizzy, 3 out of 10 people achieve 90% clearance in 4 months. Those nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it.
Everyone I mentioned sent me $100. Oh yeah. I'll work. I don't have a PayPal account. I don't want a PayPal account. I want a good account of a good life when I'm old, sitting in a wheelchair.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches,
And
or
I'll be
coughs,
glad
plan to or recently
that I'm
received the
sitting
vaccine.
there. Hopefully she'll be by my side.
Now is the time to ask your dermatologist about Sky Rizzy.
Depression can make the week feel like 7 Mondays.
Wow.
Multiple symptoms. Get
Got that right. Let's rethink this.
Uh-huh.
So your doctor tells you
But
about Trintellix,
you gotta
a
do
prescription
what you
medicine
gotta
for
do.
depression.
feeling this. Overall relief.
Plus, get this. Trintellix had no significant impact on weight in clinical trials.
Tell your doctor right away if you have worsening depression, unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Do not take with MAOIs. Tell your doctor about your medications, including migraines, psychiatric medications, potentially life-threatening conditions, increased epilepsy may occur, especially if taken with NSAID pain relievers, aspirin, or blood thinners. Manic
What's
episodes
going
or
on over in the political world? We can't go
levels.
forgetting
Common
about the
side effects include
political
nausea,
world.
constipation.
Question period. Oh, yay. Listen to this shit, yeah.
Greg Fergus,
We won't spend too much time here to get into
you'll have
it,
to
but
obey the will of Parliament. And so, some people are wondering, look, the motion passes, now the government will drag its feet and may push this down the road to the point where that
there
becomes
won't
a test
be
of confidence and
any
people are
dragging
satisfied
of the
with
feet
how long the process is moving.
anymore.
Are you telling me tonight that the government's going to follow this motion and do its best to produce the document this committee wants?
Will follow and is following this motion.
One is to respect the will of Parliament. Second is to
Sometimes
respect commercial and confidential
it's
information. And somehow we're going to have to reconcile that. That's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take
the high
a lot of goodwill.
seas.
And so we'll get to work. It's unfortunate that our energies aren't really being focused on doing the number one job that Canadians expect us to be, and that is to ensuring their health and welfare.
Fergus, good to talk to you tonight. Thanks for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
Well, the motion passed by the House today was put forward by Conservative Party health critic Michelle Repple-Garner. She is with me now. Michelle Repple-Garner, thanks for taking the time to speak with me.
What?
We've just heard from the government side that this motion and this committee investigation will make it more difficult for the federal government to obtain more PPE and vaccines because companies won't want to do business with Canada if they think their secrets could be revealed. She raised a direct threat from this motion to the well-being and the safety of Canadians.
I'm not giving two sides about anyone's secrets and if anyone thinks,
Well, I'll agree with her on one
secrets.
thing.
I'm
The
not
health
the
and
one
safety of
going.
Canadians is at risk right now. I was just watching coverage of a press conference in Alberta.
I have it.
Record
You
numbers
have
of COVID cases, as is the case in Ontario.
together,
So that really begs the
me
question,
and you,
how did we get here?
we are
Nearly 10 months into this issue. Why don't we have rapid test capacity that's widely available in Canada? When is that capacity coming?
shit.
Why did we fail to get that?
Shit.
If a vaccine becomes available,
Shit.
is it when? And when does Canada get doses? These are all questions the government has not been forthcoming
I just
on.
gave her a
We need to have
kiss.
answers in order to chart a better path forward to protect the health and safety of Canadians.
Let me jump in on there because that's really the crux of the argument today. About that, but the point the government makes is also a point we heard from companies and some doctors and experts over the weekend, sort of backing the minister up on those concerns.
She kissed
I guess
me
what I'm wondering
back.
is, what assurances are you prepared to give Pfizer and other companies who are expressing concerns
They can
about this
step
motion? What can you
in
tell them about
all they want.
the reasons why
We'll
you need
just
to
tell
conduct
them
this
that they can be
investigation, why they shouldn't be worried about security of their proprietary information?
First of all, the motion has those safeguards directly written into it, as well as the parliamentary law clerk has a responsibility of getting for criteria like national security. There's even a specific clause around contractual obligations related to that. So there's, I think that the Liberal government has struggled with finding its message on this, and today they had to fearmonger when they figured out that this is going to pass. If there's nothing to hide, the government has nothing to be worried about. And I want to say, just to be more technical on the issue of company interaction, when we started asking questions about rapid testing, for example, the health minister, her first line was
took one to the chin. I did.
Sort of test
I was
review.
like,
And the reality is that Canada
the heck
is a
with it.
smaller
I'm gonna
market.
go for it.
We often
Get
have a
romantic.
very strict, and I'm glad we have
Tell
that,
her how I
regulatory
really
process. But in
feel.
that situation, the government should be going out and trying to get those vital contracts for Canadians. And that's, whether or not the government has done that is something that Canadians should know. They should know that so that we can move forward and have a better path than what we're on right now.
You need to know that.
Economic shutdown.
She loves me.
Increase. So I'm fully confident, as are my opposition colleagues from other parties, that the parliamentary law clerk can do his job. And also, I guess what sort of irks me a bit is that when does this type of parliamentary review become not normal? This is something that happens all the time in a healthy parliamentary democracy.
Right. I mean, I've also pointed out in our conversations tonight that this would not be the first time that a parliamentary committee has been seized with a study that might involve protecting sensitive corporate information. I mean, that's not something new. But the government makes the case that, look, this is a better assignment, if I can put it that way, for
Better.
Privy Council office, which, as I pointed out, is essentially the deputy ministerial arm of the Prime Minister's office. But they're hardworking public servants that do a job, and so the government makes the case, look, the PCO should be the one vetting the documents, not the law clerk who works for all parliamentarians. What's your response to that?
Privy Council office is an extension of government, all intents and purposes. So therefore, we feel that a neutral arbiter like the law clerk is much better positioned. And this isn't just us guessing about this. We did see what happened when the government redacted its own documents.
We're not guessing.
This year, my colleague Pierre Polyev famously in the press conference.
She's killing me
here.
here.
Black redacted government documents. So we don't think that the government should be redacting its own documents. I think that's a little preposterous. The law clerk
preposterous.
Understands what to do.
We got
this is standard operating procedure, and I would even be willing to have the law clerk come to the committee to talk about his approach. Today what the government did was just ratchet up the fear mongering to try and stop Parliament from doing its job, and I'm really glad that they didn't succeed.
But I mean, let's be clear. I mean, we're going to have this health committee investigation. You were questioning the health minister today about what you called, quote, the failed government response to COVID-19. So to be clear, it looks like you've already made up your mind that the government has failed at this, and those are the kinds of answers you're looking for, and less looking for maybe what's gone right and what we can build on, and more for the critics are saying Michelle Gardner is looking for embarrassing stuff to put the government on the defensive.
Peter, that's preposterous. I just saw the press conference where we saw record numbers of COVID cases.
That's why I wasn't saying.
Backlogs of days, if not weeks, for testing right now. There's parts of the country that can't contact trace. Rural and remote communities don't have access to testing.
Is what that is.
Like, that's not a stellar response, and that's just out there. That's the reality that Canadians are looking for. What we need to figure out is why that's the case, so that it stops being the case. So, I mean, I find that argument.
I know.
It's in lockstep with the same argument that says, let's have this investigation, but now's not the time. Public servants are busy trying to roll out relief programs and help Canadians.
I'm not worried about any
investigations.
they are.
And some people think there's merit to that. You're rubbing your head and so on, but what do you say to that when the people inside are telling you, look, we don't have time to do this, and now you're making us do it?
Canadians don't have months to wait on this. We can't keep on this track. Businesses can't wait another 9 months. Like, think about that. You're saying, like, we found out last week that roughly half of the FOI and information staff are being utilized right now. And a Canadian that's about to have their business closed or can't see their loved one in a nursing home, they're saying, oh well, federal government can't do its job on reviewing this for months. We need to wait. Well, these Canadians can't wait, and I just find it preposterous. My hands on my face are just like, that argument is such an ivory tower, Ottawa-centric, not realistic argument that nobody in Canada who's on the ground who's actually living this would make. It's such an academic argument, and somebody has to fight for Canadians, and if that has to be me, so be it.
Really quick, I need a very short answer from you. How do you expect the government to react to this? The motion's passed. They're talking about having to try and do both, respond to the pandemic and satisfy the demands of this committee. Are you confident you'll get the answer you're looking for?
We will comply.
Okay. Michelle Gardner, good to talk to you.
She's the sweetest of course.
Let's bring in our panel of parliamentary.
Our panel, why not? We need a panel, I'm sure, full of experts that know everything. But me, I don't know what I'm talking about. No, sirree.
Let me start with you tonight in the passage of the motion today to have the health committee, the health committee study the pandemic response in detail. Government ministers are issuing ominous warnings today about the safety of Canadians because of the committee study.
I need her to up my
produce vaccines and personal protection equipment and ventilators and so on. The Minister of Procurement says what's at stake in this motion is the lives of Canadians.
We're running out.
What do you make of that response from the government?
That's always a sad.
Well, this government has been pretty able at redacting things thus far, so it would seem to me that
every time we pre-rinse, we waste up to 20 gallons. Let's skip the rinse. Finish Quantum with active glue technology cleans without pre-rinsing. Switch to Finish and skip the rinse to save
A
water.
little fun time.
Chase Freedom Unlimited, I now earn even more cash back. I gotta tell everyone.
I'm a breath of fresh air, a reason to care.
Bon appetit.
Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase. Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do.
You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Undeniable.
Finally, a mopping cloth that kills 99.9% of germs from Clorox.
We make USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran made of doing what's right, not what's easy. So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage.
that's how you do it right.
USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
We're all putting things off, especially in these times. But some things are too serious to be ignored. If you still have symptoms of Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, even after trying other medications, it may be a sign of damaging inflammation, which left untreated could get much worse. Please make an appointment to see your gastroenterologist right away or connect with them online. Once you do, seeing the doctor is one less thing to worry about. Need help finding a doctor? Head to crohnsandcolitis.com.
All OTC pain relievers, including Voltaren, have one thing in common. None are proven stronger or more effective against pain than Salonpas Patch Large. There's surprising power in this patch. Salonpas. Dependable, powerful relief.
Don't be afraid. This Halloween will be just like last. We'll buy tons of Reese's Cups for the youngins. Then eat them all ourselves. Reese's.
Fishing.
Our 12-step
Reese's.
process provides 100%
Alright,
pure quality water.
not so.
Now try Nestle Pure Life Plus. Water enhanced with minerals and a splash of flavor.
They made chocolate.
Every day I see people cheer, celebrate. My job is to make happy
What was
people
that?
even happier. Best job
Yeah, that was the
Family
try.
Feud. Another episode next on Game Show Network.
Ready? 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Right.
We asked 100 men, what's the longest you've worn the same jeans without washing them?
Yeah.
Name something moms put on vegetables to make them taste better.
Butter.
A
Name a
month.
sport in which your weight really matters.
Wrestling.
Besides a bird, name something specific that has wings.
A plane.
Name something kids hate to do.
Go to school.
There you go.
Everybody, let's see. Let's go, John. We asked
It's
100 men,
perks,
what's the
though.
longest you've worn the same jeans without washing them? You said,
A month.
almost. Survey said,
Alright.
name something moms put on vegetables to make them taste better. You said, butter. Survey said, name a sport in which your weight really matters. You said, wrestling. Survey said, yeah. Besides a bird, name something specific that has wings. You said, plane. Survey said, right. Name something kids hate to do. You said, go to school. Survey said,
Well, I know school really wasn't too well. Like I know.
Well, very rarely does it happen like this.
Get into that.
He got exactly 100. You need exactly 100.
All right.
Ready? Ready to go. All right, let's remind everybody of John's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Let's go, Mike. We asked 100 men, what's the longest you've worn the same jeans without washing them?
1 week.
Name something moms put on vegetables to make them taste better.
Cheese.
Name a sport in which your weight really matters.
Boxing.
Besides a bird, name something specific that has wings.
Airplane.
Try again.
Glider.
Name something kids hate to do.
Clean up.
Wings, quick. Other than airplane. And bird.
We need to even 100, buddy. We asked
Like
100
bumblebee.
men, what's the longest you've worn the same jeans without washing them? You said 1 week. Survey
34.
said. There you go. 3 days was the number one answer. 87 away. Name something moms put on vegetables to make them taste better. You said cheese. Survey said. Butter was the number one answer.
Wings,
58 away. Name a sport in which your weight really matters. You said boxing. Yeah, it does. Survey said.
The supermarket.
Football was the number one answer. We got 2 shots. We need 38
Like frozen
points.
chicken wing.
Besides a bird, name something specific that has wings. You said
Right.
glider. Survey said airplane.
Oh, jeez. I know. 34.
38 points. We need a big
34.
Name something kids hate to do. You said
That means there's over 50 out there. You know what I mean?
survey says.
So if the number 1, all right, they got it. But I know, do the math on that. So quick, like waiting.
Cleaning. The number one answer. That's the only thing you could have said. Wow. Well, that's $20,000. And they're coming right back. On Family Feud, I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks.
It's time to play Family
Getting cold.
Give it up to Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Not really kidding. I am kidding. I probably do sound like a fool the way I talk and everything. Can you hear us in both here? What the? Turn this shit down. Wake the neighborhood up. It's not like these are my tunes or something. You know what I mean? Just would annoy them or something. Yeah. Like I get what we call them earlier, you know.
Everybody's here trying to win themselves a lot of cash and the possibility. Driving out here to brand new fuel efficient Ford Fusion Hybrid right there.
One.
Let's go.
Good.
Top 8 answers on the board. Here we go. Name something of the brides the groom might wear on a wild wedding night. The veil. The veil. Garter.
Wedding bells. Is that what I hear in my head? That ringing, that dinging. Is that what they are? Shit, God. I'm starting to wonder, you know what I mean? That's a good thing.
I've never had this much fun in my life.
So this guy, this young man, is a writer for the New York Times.
When's the date? When and who and where?
My name is Jarvis. Thank you,
Details.
Steve. St. Petersburg College in St. Petersburg, where I'm studying mortuary science. That Steve does look good every day. Just ask if I would have dressed him. Real good. Real good.
All right.
Real good. Sharp. Casket.
Sharp. Smooth. Ready to go to heaven.
like nothing more
Or
than for all to die.
that's for the people greater than us to figure out.
He in the dead business, he ain't in the living business. And I don't like talking to people who wish I was. So, Charles, you think that I have forgotten that I can't stand you? You dead wrong about that. All right, Jarvis, you ready?
Ready.
All right, name something of the brides the groom might wear on a wild wedding night.
The dress.
The dress. Hey, Mike, tell me something of the brides that the groom might wear on the wedding.
The girdle, Steve, the girdle.
Girdle. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, name something of the brides the groom might wear on the wild wedding night.
I never really seen it. I was looking at her today. It was like,
Alex, here we go, man. Name something of the brides the groom might wear on a wild wedding.
Let's go with white stocking.
smooth, yeah. Smooth. All right.
What made you call it a leg stocking?
You're probably
Low stockings you got?
I'm not really familiar with the anatomy of a bride's dress.
All right.
You're not familiar with the anatomy of a bride's dress. Well, you deep into them video games.
Right.
You got to get off that damn joystick. You got to press some other buttons or something. You got to get out. Man, you got to
I don't even know what she.
Yeah, you're not married.
Actually, I got a wife of 6 years. Her name is my PlayStation 3.
The PS3.
The red stocking. All right, John, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful here now. The Brown family can steal.
Panties.
Panties.
Whoa, all right. Better but good, so low. All right. Look at his hair, cheering like crazy.
Panties.
Panty hose.
You got 2 strikes. You got to be careful. The Brown family can steal.
I wear lipstick.
Panty hose. At least they wear panties. You know what I mean?
Name something of the brides the groom might wear on a wild wedding night, Buck.
We're going to go with shoes.
Yeah. Guys, shoes.
Takes all kind.
Number 8.
Let's see.
5.
Where would I be? My ingenuity.
That was better answers than the ones that was up there. Let's go to question 2. Give me
Question
Jarvis.
2. Alright. No commercial. That's the big draw. Hey, you know what I mean? Not so much the show and the fact that there's no commercial between 2 questions. Alright.
Don't touch nobody else. Top 5 answers on the board. Here we go. Name a place you might hear someone say, I love those buns.
Church.
Church. I love those buns, First Lady. Church. Mandy.
A donut place.
A donut place. They gonna play. let's go. Name a place you might hear someone say, I love those buns.
A hamburger place.
A hamburger place.
Oh, Dairy Queen had nice buns, but then they changed them.
At the beach. Big Joe at the beach. Checking out the buns at the beach with the pastor. Pastor at the beach.
Like what the? Nothing like they were. I don't know. They're like normal ones you buy in the store or something. What happened to the Sesame Street?
Clear the board. No, there's two answers left. Name a place you might hear someone say, I love those buns.
At a gas station?
Now they're nothing special.
At the gas station. Only one strike. Buck, name a place you might hear someone say, I love those buns.
Shoe store.
The shoe store. All right.
All right, man, you listen to me. You gotta be careful now. We got two strikes. Elegone family can steal.
I'm gonna have to go with my gut and stay at home.
Yeah, at home. At home. At home. Here's your chance. Name a place you might hear someone say, I love those buns.
How about at the club?
At the club. Number 5. 3.
Get back. If
Game Show Network is where everyone can play together.
entertainment for everyone. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody all about the nom. What they do, what did I...
It's gonna be for free the week before Halloween.
Yeah,
Alright.
what he said.
Yum.
I was developing an accent there. It was like, what's going on? I just kept talking and it just happened just like that.
It's the easiest.
Like, what planet am I from? Where did I come
I
from?
have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now,
Do I come in peace? I do, but I don't. Getting tired. I should go to sleep, but it's like I don't want to. So I don't. I don't want to do this either. It's like I'm so alone. Feels like I'm doing something. People like me. They really like me. Give me an award, a nice gold plaque, one that's never been seen before. A medal,
Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Everything. Not nothing.
Now is the time to ask your dermatologist about
Fools.
Skyrizi.
Go give up your house and your family and your, you know what I mean? So effing ignorant. I went through my whole life with nothing, not the end with nothing, like I'm so thrilled to have nothing. What a bunch of stupid, jealous piece of... What? Nice, great, awesome people. Piece of cakes. That's the problem. They get beat so easy. They'd rather sit there and complain and cry. It hurts getting sliced up, doesn't it? But I like to eat my cake. Piece of cake with ice cream and a slice of pie.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about
Are you ready?
FDA approved for 10 years.
Ready for what? I've been ready for 40 years and now nothing. It's everything apparently. But then we'll have another commercial that'll say everything is everything. What is it? I'm so confused.
Alright guys, here we go. Point values are double. We got top 6 answers on the board. We asked 100 women, what's the most fun thing to do with other women?
Spa day.
Spa day.
Shopping.
Shop. Wow. Joe, we talked to 100 women. What's the most fun thing to do with another woman? Talk about the kids. Talk about the kids.
We're talking about the kids. With little bronze. Good one.
Hey, Buck, we talked to 100 women. What's the most fun thing to do with another woman?
We don't have a problem with kids. And no, I'm not a terrorist. And no, you're not in on some big secret.
Strikes here. Now the Elegant family can steal, okay?
Go out for drinks.
Go out for drinks.
You could watch Family Feud and talk to yourself or whatever if you wanted to. Record it and put it on YouTube. Or also, but you're not that lonely, are ya? So, you don't. No, you're not as skilled either. And you're not as everything else.
Number 6.
Make out. There it is. It was number 1, Billy. Who can? Dino. Well, maybe that should be first.
So, the story with depression. It's multiple symptoms that hold you back. And you wish the socks would sort themselves. Enough.
An election, y'all. An election.
A prescription medicine for adults with
Who would
depression.
have known?
So you're feeling this
Never heard of
overall
such a
relief.
thing.
And Trintellix had no significant impact on...
Now, over to Quebec now. The Legault government has
Over to
extended
Quebec we
restrictions
go.
For 4 weeks.
There
They
we
also
go.
said
Just
in
like
the same breath
that.
that
I'd rather have gone in the jet myself, but what can you do? This is quicker, you know what I mean? It's all about speed nowadays.
To define public health guidelines and to open their gyms no matter what the new guidelines are. The infection curve in Quebec has plateaued, but it's not going fast enough for the premier. Gym owners
gotta keep moving faster.
Called out for the government to help. Given imminent bankruptcies, what other choice
Imminent bankruptcy.
Premier, we're already on our knees.
That's what happens when you give everything.
After waves of promises and contradictory guidelines, not often based on science, we're calling on you
Science, not based on science.
Really help small business and to help Quebecers get through their mental health issues. We don't want to act illegally, not in any way. But we're
good, thank God they do apparently. Aren't you holding an investigation or something? Let me help you along your way, okay? We'll take little baby steps here, but I assure you, I am the leader of the world. I don't give a fuck about the police at all. We knew we'd get to it. Here we are.
So we can see that business owners are increasingly frustrated on the health measures and the closures also. Now to
your investigations are one-sided pieces of jealous bullshit.
The Montreal Board of Trade, who's the voice of business in Montreal.
Anytime
now, there seems to
we can move this along.
They're threatening civil disobedience, in fact.
Yous are the ones acting threatening.
They're still in the red zone.
I assure you.
They're at at the end of their tether. Well,
we also are at the end of our tether, and we want to end together.
Have put everything they have into their businesses.
Anytime,
over many years.
if you're not on my side, I assure you, you will be happy to die if you don't just step aside.
To make a further sacrifice for the well-being of the community, you must close down for a specific period, and for them, it's extremely tough. So I think the first thing to do is to try and understand.
Right there.
The second thing to do, really,
see,
is to agree on the fact that we will never indulge in civil disobedience. The provinces, they
neither will
take decisions based on the data they have available to them. We have to respect that, and business owners are saying that they do want to comply and to do everything to actually comply with the law. The last thing I'd like to say is that in the current situation and over the past few weeks, people have been saying we need more information. The government's making these decisions based on scientific data. We want to know what that data is, and this will help people to accept the decisions, and in several situations to see whether things could be done differently. What can we do?
Oh, the gyms must open.
So it's very, very important to improve the communication of information that these decisions are based on.
Anytime.
When we talk about communication, I'd like to pick up on something you mentioned earlier. You talked about distress. It's a very strong word. How is this distress manifesting itself?
Very strong.
Well, it's really a huge feeling of powerlessness, and that's what's creating distress.
You have the power to turn this off, to turn yourself off.
Plexiglass screens, move tables around, space them out. You can do that if you're told, well, you can't have as many clients in your restaurants.
I have the freedom to say what I want and do what I want.
Told to close down completely. Wait, when there's no clear date when you can
bring a summons with you next time if you do come. All right.
And the danger that we're facing now
all right.
is that
back to
really
better things.
Deal with the pandemic, you have to take account that there's distress at the individual level, the family level, at the business level, so we have to take
I didn't say I plan to be poor forever.
Financially speaking, I think it requires support programs which are more generous than what we currently have to help.
This isn't even a matter of generosity, this is a matter of giving me whatever the fuck I deserve. Especially if you're getting welfare checks to people that sit on their ass and do nothing. Absolutely nothing but cost more and more money. And I'm not just talking about, you know what I mean? I'm talking, no offense, no offense. Mass Maniac, alright.
In Montreal, and I was asking her, what is going on in office towers? And she said, oh, things are going really well. There's more people, and employers have been setting up all of these measures. And then buses, things are going well. People are respecting the directives. Transmission isn't happening there. And then I said, well, is this
leaders in times of transition
still good for office towers? And they said yes. So
thought he was on his last.
The premier says, oh no, be careful.
None of this amounts to anything. It's no wonder nothing gets done.
Information, any statistics, or anything else. It would really help everybody if we understood the reasons behind
playing with my.
We'll get deeper later. I'll make my move when I want to. I want that special good girl by my side, you know what I mean? What an honor that would be for her. Don't you think? You don't think so? Really?
Is it? Maybe you think it's occasional constipation.
Maybe it's not.
It could be a chronic medical condition called IBS.
I don't need a girl that can't handle living life.
Linzess works differently than laxatives.
Acting like they just got out of diapers when they're about 40 or 50 years old. No wonder you can't comprehend any of this stuff.
It may harm them. Do not take Linzess.
You got the mentality of a child, but you're not a child, so you don't have that room to grow.
Side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call
Your understanding levels are very low.
Change your thinking to IBS-C.
Change your thinking to mind.
And say yes to Linzess.
Hey, it's
And
me,
say yes
I'm craving something
to success
They help
instead
restore
of
my natural barriers so I
embarrassment.
can lock in moisture. We've got to have each other's backs. CeraVe, now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
We do.
I can't believe it.
What? That our new house is haunted by Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? Oh, get snacks.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to see.
Alright, we gotta end this.
I got snacks. Oh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn.
Gotta go get some sleep. Don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow.
Don't be afraid. This Halloween will be just like last. We'll buy tons of Reese's Cups for the youngins.
Here, check out some more products. We'll stick around for a little bit. Look at that. What do you... you...
Our 12-step process provides 100% pure quality water.
Need real guns, not play ones.
Plus, water enhanced with minerals and a splash of flavor.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin.
Hey, what's up?
Something we're missing.
I know. I'm trying to fill the void. I'm trying to think of views. We do.
Now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
Now eyeliner goes NYC.
Shop.
Tattoo studio.
No, see, it wasn't. I know. What can you do?
Up to 30
All right.
hour wear. Tattoo studio gel pencil and a liquid liner from Maybelline, New York.
All right, one more.
It is
One
separates knowledge
more. Just
from
one.
wisdom.
Just
Carry it
one.
with you.
That's what you said
Prepare you
like
for what's ahead.
50 hours ago, to tell you the truth. Like
Students with relevant
Like,
life experience and
10
eligible
years ago,
transfer
you were like,
save
one
on
more,
average
one more.
$11,000
You know what I mean?
and 1 year off their
It's like, what were
undergraduate
you talking about?
because your
One more what?
experience matters.
One more
See how
word?
much you can save at phoenix.edu.
Want to brain better? Unlike ordinary
I could
memory
go on
supplements,
forever.
Ariba has clinically proven
Forever.
ingredients that fuel
Someone
high
like me
indicators
should
of brain
be in
performance,
control of the
memory,
world.
focus,
I am a true
accuracy,
leader.
learning, and
I
concentration.
am the most
Try our new
influential
gummies for 30
person in
days
the
and see
world
the difference.
today.
All right, you ready? 20 seconds on the clock, please. Here we go. What percentage of people suspect their spouse is having an affair?
25.
Besides drink, name something people do in a bar.
Pick up other people of the other sex.
Name an animal that's used to describe a really tough guy.
A lion.
Besides shoes, name something you buy at a shoe store.
Socks.
Name a food you associate with the American South.
Fried chicken.
All right.
All right, let's go see. What percentage of people suspect their spouse of having an affair? You said 25%. Survey said.
No.
Besides drink, name something people do in a bar. You said pick up people. Survey said. Name an animal that's used to describe a really tough guy. You said lion. Survey said.
Hope they get you in my life.
Besides shoes, name something you buy at a shoe store. You said socks. Survey said. Yeah. Name a food you associate with the American South. You said fried chicken. Survey said.
Sponge.
Come on, man. Come on, Michael. How you feeling today? Good. Loose. That's good.
Loose like a
You got
goose.
116? That's a pretty good deal. You ready?
Ready to go?
All right, let's remind everybody of John's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Here we go. What percentage of people suspect their spouse of having an affair?
50%.
Besides drink, name something people do in a bar.
Socialize.
Name an animal that's used to describe a really tough
These
guy.
should be able to tell you.
Besides shoes, name something you buy in a shoe store.
But they're not.
Try again.
Pass.
Name a food you associate with the American South.
The sponge.
Collard green.
Besides shoes, name something you buy at a shoe store.
Shoe polish.
All right, let's go. We need 84 points. What percentage of people suspect their spouse of having an affair? You said 50%. Survey said
100%.
50% was the number one answer. Besides drink, name something people do in the bar. You said socialize. Survey said.
I know I can see if you have a good life and everything. Again, my life isn't terrible.
Name an animal that's used to describe a really tough guy. You said a bull. Survey said.
Just so if you got a good life and everything, like totally
We need 19, man. Besides shoes, name something you buy at a shoe store.
But
you said
at the same
shoe
time,
polish, which I thought was really smart. Let's go. Survey said.
all right. Collard greens.
We need 2
It
points.
all comes down to
Name a food you
collard
associate with the
green.
American South. You said collard green. Survey says.
All right. Collard greens comes through again.
Fried chicken was number one. Warner Boys is playing. That's a 2-day total. $40,000. And they're coming right back on Saturday too. And making money, man. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time.
When Get a Clue, all it takes to win
Oh my God.
is a little definition
This is something in a newspaper? An article. Yes.
and good old-fashioned recognition.
You have a lot of flair. Yes. We did it.
Get a Clue. Weekdays at 4:30, only on Game Show Network.
We did.
It's
America says it's about effing time they made something out of all this bull effing they're always talking about.
Welcome everyone to America Says. In this game, Team Triathlon will be competing against the Wins for a chance to win
What's that?
$15,000. All right? Let's get right to it.
B.
We're going to come over to Team Triathlon.
All right.
You know how it works. I give you 30 seconds and a bunch of blanks.
She
You
knows
start guessing.
they know
100
me,
points
the
every time you get one right. If you get them all right in one go,
They
happens
know
all the
you
time.
too.
1,000 bonus points here at the first round. Sherry, does that sound good? I love it. You're the team captain here, so you're going to start things off.
It's
Ready?
really just a
Let's
matter.
do it. 30 seconds on the clock.
Although
Sherry, we
again,
have America.
obviously, there is a little
I
more
keep
to
an
it.
emergency
That's
stash
our
of
stupid
blank in my
dumbers.
desk at work. Top 7
Clowns
answers. Go.
Floss. Pills. Candy. Booze. Gum. Snickers. Sandwiches. Band-Aids. Kleenex. Mud. Soap. Money. Shoes. Coins. Sandals.
It's gotta end sometime.
Socks.
And time. Well done. Wow, what a round. That was quite a lot, actually, for round one.
I get
There's a couple of
hooked on
strange answers up
things.
there. You have a lower drawer full of mud.
Is the fisher
So, anyway,
now the
you got 5 correct,
fish?
500 points. Well done.
What happened?
Wind, welcome to the show. Look what happened.
You have
They
to be
left two.
careful.
It's an M, it's an S, 100 points apiece, Jen, if you can get those down.
I would like to go with M first. We like to eat lunch.
Tread
at
the
work, and after lunch, we like to
waters.
freshen our breath. So we're gonna go with mint.
Think we win, yeah?
You have to know some
It
magic.
sounds like a good answer, Jen. Let's see for 100
Or
points.
be
M
like
is mint.
God or something.
Yep. Well done.
how about that last S? They tried a lot of things on that. What do you have?
Well, with mint all day.
Yes.
In between comes snacks.
It's just snacks, sure. Well, that's a more general term for what's going on up there. I think it's probably a good possibility.
I got it, dude.
For snacks. And there it is. Well done. All right, let's get you wins into round one. Before we do that, though, we have 500 points for Team Triathlon. You have 200 from those pickups, so you're on the way. And, Jen, before we get into your round, I would love to meet the wins. I'm saying that right?
Yes, wins as in winners.
Winners! Hear that? I think there are a lot of winners on this stage. Very competitive.
That's like real clever,
Tell me about yourself.
Sure, so I'm proud to be here
I
with
never
my
said
family. I'm here with
anything
my older
clever
brother
at all.
Duke and my younger cousins Megan and Daniel.
I'm like so
And
impressed,
we're part of a huge
jealous, and
Vietnamese family. There's like
everything.
50 of us who live locally.
Oh boy, they're all here in this area.
Yeah, they're backstage.
Wow.
They're all backstage. They're drinking booze back there.
Yeah, so a big part of our culture is that we get together frequently. So all of our aunts and uncles provide a big spread of food. We eat and drink all day. But the most important day of the year is the Lunar New Year, which we call Tet. And we get together and honor our elders and say hello to family members we haven't seen in a while.
When is your Lunar New Year?
It's sometimes it changes every year by the lunar calendar.
Oh, so the lunar calendar changes.
Yeah,
Of course.
but we're having a party tomorrow.
What planet am I from?
I'll be there.
You know what I mean, y'all?
My desk full of mud.
What planet am I from?
Done in time. Anyway, friends, thank you so much for coming. Well done on grabbing those two off the board. Start you out here, Jen.
Luna.
Let's get into round one. 30 seconds on the clock. We asked America. Since becoming a stay-at-home dad, I'm now in charge of blank. Something a stay-at-home dad does. Top 7 answers. Go.
Carpool.
Cleaning. Diapers. Dining. Steak.
Leader of the world.
Laundry.
First lady leader of the world.
Ice cream.
Serving.
Pinching.
Icing.
Ironing. Showering.
Wow, that was 6 correct. A fantastic run. Add that to the 200 you pulled down, 800 points. Well done. Okay, Sherry. They only left one up there, and it's a stay-at-home dad now does, and it's worth 100 points. What do you say?
I stay at home.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. For another 100 points for the Team Triathlon, is it scheduling?
Scheduling.
Oh, thought you had it. Elliot, do you have it? Shopping? Shopping.
That was funny, too.
Well, there it is. After one round of play, Team Triathlon 500 points. The wins are just ahead with 800 points. We're only getting started here. Come on back.
No.
For more of America Says right after.
I'll be back. I'm not even going anywhere. What's that about? Gee, that's not a B.